fellow collectors, and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the SG Dark Sentai Gear set for Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger, and basically what this is about half of all of the purple and silver gears that are used by Stay Caesar, featured very prominently here on the left side of this box. So they wanted to do all of the gears again in this purple and silver color scheme because Stay Caesar uses them on the show. So what they decided to do was basically break them into two sets, and they classified some of them as SG gears, which stands for Shakugan or Candy Toy, and then they decided to do the other half as GP or Gashapon. Now, as far as I can tell, they're exactly the same. I don't know that there's really any difference between Deluxe, Shakugan, Gashapon gears throughout the whole line, but they decided to put them in these two premium Bandai box sets instead of actually putting them like as Candy Toys at retailers or putting them in Gashapon machines. They just put them in two sets. Now, I don't know why half of them are SG and half of them are GP. I really don't know. I guess they decided it didn't make sense to do them all as one set because it looks really expensive. So maybe to fool you, they're breaking them into two sets so they seem less pricey. I don't know. I don't know what their thinking is. I really love them, though. I think they look absolutely beautiful. We'll get into them in a minute. But first off, let's just take a look at this box, because this is a really, really nice box. It's much nicer than I expected. I kind of thought they were just going to come in like some kind of plastic tray or something like that. But this is a really nice box. You have a beautiful picture of Stay Caesar here on the front. It says SG Dark Gear Set right here. And then you can see, SG Dark Gear Set or Sentai Gear Set down here on the bottom. And it just kind of lifts off. And when we open this up, it's got really nice foam padding. You can see that the lid has some really nice foam padding. All of the gears here are in this like foam tray. There's even a little piece of candy because it is an SG set. So they did throw in one of those little Sweet Tart Clover things. But this is just a really beautiful set. I was not expecting it to be given this much attention. Like just putting these all in here in this little tray, this foam tray, really, really works. I think it looks really great. And I just love this color scheme. You have this kind of metallic purple for the outside of the gears, then this really nice silver chrome on the inside. The color scheme just works. It looks really, really sharp. So basically in this assortment here, we're getting the 4 Zenkaigers that are not Zenkaiser. We're getting 2 Kaiser. We're getting, this is Ricky and this is Katana. And then we just have half of the gears. So I think this is Bioman, Car Ranger, Mega Ranger, Go-Go 5, Hurricaneger, Abba Ranger, Deca Ranger, Go-Onger, Go-Kaiger, Ninja, Juoger, Q-Ranger, Kyoryuger, nope, I'm sorry, Ryu Soldier, excuse me, and Kira Major. So, and it's just kind of roughly half, because we're going to get the GP set for the other half. I don't know why they gave us everyone but Zenkaiser, I guess just to keep someone exciting in the other one. I'm not really sure. But if I close this back up and we spin it around to the back, you can see here's a breakdown on the back as well of all the ones that are inside here, and they're all labeled and everything. So it's a really nice package. Like I said, really a lot nicer than I thought it was going to be. I did not expect them to come in this really nice foam. It just, when you open this up, like even if you just wanted to keep this as a display piece and just leave them in here like this and put this on a bookcase or something, that's sharp. I really, really like that a lot. I just love this aesthetic. The silver and the purple just really pop. They look so good together. The downside is that they are not different gears in terms of sounds. They're exactly the gears you probably already have. They're going to make the exact same sounds in all the roleplay toys. So there's nothing new here in terms of functionality. It's purely aesthetic. So I can completely understand if this is something you want to pass on, but they look beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and just take a couple out of the box so we can get a closer look. And also I want to do some comparisons with the gears that we already have to show you that, the teeth and everything are exactly the same. And I'll even do 1 or 2 in the gear tillinger just to show you that the sounds are exactly the same. So I'll go ahead and grab a couple random ones out here. So I just have a stack of a few gears here I thought I would show off for comparison's sake. We'll start off with a couple other special gears that also have no different sounds. These are the Chase variants. These special gears from the Gashapon set. So you can see here, these are both for Majin. And then if we spin it around to the back, you can kind of see how all the gears are the same as far as the teeth go. So they will not make any different sounds in the Geertlinger. Same up here for 2 Kaiser. And then we'll get into a couple of the Sentai teams here. I just pulled a couple at random. So here is Mega Ranger. And I feel like the silver here is a lot more visible than the gold chrome. Like pretty much no matter how you hold this in the light, it looks nice. Because I think this is just kind of like a matte silver paint. Whereas this is that kind of chrome that you kind of have to catch the light just right. But really kind of no matter how I move this around, you can still see it and it still looks sharp. I like that a lot. But you can see, especially down here, how the gear teeth are exactly the same. And then there is the symbol on the back. And then here is Abba Ranger. So, unfortunately, they will not make any new sounds. The last one I grabbed here is just Q Ranger. But as much as I like the chrome, I kind of really like the silver paint here. It just really pops. It looks fantastic. It's really sharp. I love the metallic purple around the outside. Very, very sharp. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop one of these in the Geertlinger just to show you that the sounds are exactly the same. So nothing new sound-wise. So real quick before we wrap up, I just wanted to show you each of the gears front and back so you can really appreciate how good they look. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more here. We'll start with Juran. And in case you were curious, they all have the same numbers on the gears as the normal Sentai gears. So there's nothing new really there either. But they do look very nice. So next up we have Gaon. And all of the Zenkaigers are going to have this same symbol here on the back, of course. Next up we have Majin. And then, of course, next up we have Vroom. And then we have 2 Kaiser. Next up we have Ricky. And then we have Katana. Then moving on to the normal Sentai teams, we have Bioman. Then we have Car Ranger. And then we have Mega Ranger. Then we have Go-Go 5. Then we have Hurricaneger. And then we have Abba Ranger. Then we have Deca Ranger. Go Onger. Go Kaiger. Ninja, Juoger, Q Ranger, Ryu Soldier, and last but certainly not least, Kira Major. So it is a very beautiful set. It is purely aesthetically different. That is all you'd be getting this for. But they do look really nice. So I can understand it's a premium Bandai item. If you don't want to pay that extra premium Bandai price for it, I completely understand. There is no new functionality, unfortunately. Now, it would have been nice if maybe just the Zenkaigers had some different sounds or something like that. I mean, we do have the Gear To Jinger, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, which is Stay Caesar's weapon. So that is another premium Bandai item that is happening, and maybe in that these will have different sounds. But then again, you could just use the normal Sentai gears to get the sounds out of the Gear To Jinger, because they're the exact same as in terms of, you know, the gear teeth system, or whatever you want to call that, to make the different sounds. The pin system, whatever you want to call it. They're exactly the same. So you don't need these really at all, but they are really pretty. So your mileage is going to vary with these. I completely understand if you want to blow them off because there's no new functionality. But if you just want to collect them because they look great, they come in a really nice box. I still can't get over like the nice foam inserts and everything for these, because I was not expecting it. I really just thought they were going to come in like a plastic tray. Here you go. Do with them as you will. But this is nice. I mean, this is a nice presentation. Like I said, if you have the room to display it like this, I definitely would. I personally don't. I wish I did. But they look absolutely fantastic, and the little box they come in is really, really nice. So, that's kind of it, though. Like I said, unfortunately, there's not a ton to review for you because they don't really do anything new. They just look really, really nice. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks so much for watching.